when I hit my unmute button, I got disconnected.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lon.
Great. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hi, I'm Terrance Carroll. I'm the Speaker-elect of the Colorado House of Representatives, and I want to welcome you all for joining me on my first media call as Speaker-elect. I'm sure this will go down in the annals of history, at least for Charles Ashby it will be. But one of my goals as Speaker of the House is to tap into the talents and diversity of all 38 members of our caucus. And today I'm proud to announce that I'm appointing our new Speaker Pro Tem, a smart Western rancher, scientist, mother, small business owner who has a deep understanding of agricultural, the environment, ranching, oil and gas, open space, all those issues that are important to the vast majority of Coloradans. And that's Representative Kathleen Curry of Gunnison, who is the new Speaker Pro Tem of the Colorado House of Representatives. And I know she'll be an important part of my team as we look forward to fighting for the middle class, fighting for job creation, fighting for economic stability in Colorado. I'm going to ask our new Speaker Pro Tem to say a few words, and then we'll be happy to take some of your questions. Kathleen.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Speaker-elect, and I'm really happy to accept the role of Speaker Pro Tem, and I also want to thank you individually for the appointment. I think it says a lot about how you want to put your leadership team together and make sure that we're representing all the opinions and the diversity in our state. I think in the past we've seen a lot of support for rural issues, and this is just a confirmation of that, but the issues facing the state really can't be divided up regionally, in my opinion, or even by party affiliation, because the economy is I think, for us, going to be our number one concern this year, and that crosses all of the political boundaries, that crosses the regional boundaries, and I'm really excited to work with the Democrats and the Democratic leadership and then the House at large to address these issues. We do have a really diverse leadership team, and as we tackle the economic situation, I really want to stress two things. Building on our base, making sure we protect the jobs we have, and then continuing to bring in new jobs the way this caucus has been in this legislature and this executive over the last couple of years. So, again, I'm really proud to sit at the Democratic leadership table representing Western Colorado and all Coloradans.
Thank you, Kathleen. Are there any questions for either myself or Speaker Pro Tem Curry?
Yes, hello?
Hello? Hello? Kathleen, this is Ron at KMTS in Glenwood Springs. Ron Milhorn.
Hey, Ron.
How are you? Congratulations. Are you surprised at all at your rather rapid rise through the ranks?
Gosh, I was prepared for lots of questions, but that wasn't one of them. Well, I've been in the House for a couple of years, and with term limits and just the way things go down there, you have to throw your name in and show that you're interested in serving in a leadership role, and I've had a lot of support from the caucus, so, but sometimes I am a little surprised, yeah.
Kathleen, this is Charles Ashby, the chieftain. Do you think the Denver-centric Democrats have learned something from Bernie's loss? I mean, he obviously warned the party last week about rural people South Hayes for a minor role in leadership. Do you think that they've learned something from that? Do you think that's why you're being named? Or, I mean, you came in as a freshman and got chairmanship right away, so if you are rapidly rising, that is very true. Do you think that has something to do with it?
I think they have always been willing to consider regional issues. At least that's been my experience so far with the past leadership team and the members of the caucus. So, they took to heart that race and a couple of other election results out here on the Western Slope, and I think people were concerned about that and trying to understand what happened there. But I really can't speak for all of them. Like I said, I feel like the door's always been open for me when I brought our issues forward, and it's just a great honor that I've been asked to sit at the leadership table and to stand side by side with Speaker-elect Carroll to work on these issues.
Representative Curry, Lancaster County at the Daily Sentinel. I was wondering if you could expound on, I guess, what this appointment will mean in concrete terms for the Western Slope and the direction of the House Democratic Caucus.
Well, the Speaker Pro Tem position is a little bit what you make it. There's some basic duties and responsibilities to step in when the Speaker's not available and to help him with his efforts to be the spokesman for the House. And so there's kind of the basic responsibilities there. And then my understanding from Speaker-elect Carroll is that he would like me to work as a contact person or a point person on oil and gas, on water, on agricultural issues, and some of our other energy-related challenges. So I think that'll be definitely a positive thing for Western Colorado, Mike, just because I'll get to work at that level with the Speaker. And plus, I knew the line was going to be really long to get in to see him, and I think now maybe I won't have to stand behind the 1,500 people trying to express their opinion on something. So it's going to be beneficial for us, yes.
And I just want to add that Kathleen really is going to be my main advisor on rural and agricultural issues, and the caucus's point person on oil and gas and environmental issues. She's well respected by all of us in the caucus on those issues, and she's a great leader. And so I look forward to having her input on rural issues. I mean, I'm a city slicker, but I also understand that agricultural issues are deeply important to the state, and oil and gas issues and water issues are deeply important to the state, and I need Kathleen's expertise in those areas.
This is Joe Hill with the Joe Herald. Representative Curry, are you going to stay as chairwoman of the Agriculture Committee?
That's obviously Speaker-elect Carroll's call, but I think so. At least that's what my understanding was at this point, and I would sure like to. I think the two jobs would be manageable.
I can make one committee announcement if I have to, and that's Representative Curry will remain as chairperson of the Agricultural Committee.
Mr. Speaker-elect Charles Ashby again, a few minutes. Taking nothing away from Kathleen Curry, she's certainly one of the right bulbs here, but did you consider more senior rural Democrats for this position?